Jacqueline Smith top. It's an adorable top. I love it so very much. And if you like it too, you can shop for it. You can go over to our website, hsn.com, and you can shop the host closet. The jeans that I'm wearing are by Juliana Rancic. It's a cute little crop jean. And I believe the little booties that I have on are naturalizers. It's a cute little outfit, right? And you can shop it simply, again, just by heading over to the host closets that we always have on our website at hsn.com. I hope that you are having a great Friday. We have brands you love all weekend, and guess what else we have all weekend long? 5 flexible payments.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're new to shopping with us, 5 flex pays means that you can spread those payments out over 5 months, and this is going to be a great way to do it. Remember, we were just talking a second ago about the Chromebook? Okay, so this day only means for one day only. That's today. We're offering to you an amazing value. $200 off on this extraordinary Chromebook. Here's what you need to know. Touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
Anything that's touchscreen usually is an incredibly fast, speed, phenomenal computer. This has backlit keyboard. This has a 12-hour battery life. This is just a little over 3 pounds. It's super slim. Look at that touchscreen.
It's so responsive,
We never
Marlo.
say touchscreen at $249.
Literally never.
Never. And free shipping and handling. So there are 2 colors. There's a lavender and there's a blue. As an over $900 value, the price doubles tonight at midnight. If you were just there, by the way, it comes, by the way, with a Bluetooth mouse, and we have Aaron who is hanging out with us a little while longer. Aaron, I was telling you as I was preparing for the show on this one, and I was watching you, and it was Adam. You guys are hoot together, by the way.
We have
as
fun.
I know you know.
Thank you.
As I know you know. You guys were having fun with the colors.
Oh, we were joking about it.
And I saw this and I was like, anybody
pretty.
who's going back to school, because our students here in Florida have gone back to school, but I know for so many of you, your students are going to be going back probably right after Labor Day, another week or so. So what a great back to school computer or laptop, especially coming in at a little over 3 pounds and a 12-hour battery life and being touchscreen and at a price like this. I am telling you, do not hesitate. So let's show you the 2 colors really early.
Let's do it.
And I will tell you, they're not a lot. I think when we looked earlier, I think between the 2, there may be like a little over 150 in each one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
super limited.
And this is, I mean, it's obvious with those few quantities left, not only is it a this day only, this is the final scheduled airing.
And the price doubles tonight.
Tonight at
after
midnight. And this is the last day, so it's not like we have another airing scheduled today. This is it. This is your last chance to get it. Let me tell you what I think. We've got blue or lavender. Both of the colors, by the way, I think are so darn pretty.
Did I say $50 to get this at home?
I don't think you
Flex
did. I thank you for
$50.
saying that.
$50 and free shipping. Go for it.
I mean, if you look, you'll see it in a minute when you look over at our graphic. If you so HSN's everyday price, I think it was $449 or something like that, is a great price on this. When you look at the retail value, if you went out to buy this computer in retail, because we do the computer, we include a mouse, which I'll just pop out here and show you as well. So we've got the mouse that we include with it and everything.
Look at that.
It's
Look at
over $900, Marlo.
Exactly. Just the Chromebook alone, if you're going to go out and buy it.
It's almost 75% off.
I know.
So
it is such a phenomenal value. And I'm so happy that you're watching right now. By the way, if you know someone who needs a computer or a laptop and you want something that's lightweight, please call them right away. Because on this 5 flexible brands we love weekend, you're not going to get better than this. And it's only for today with the free shipping and handling. All right, let's take you on the inside because we want you to see how this works because the features that we're offering are incredible. Okay, so touchscreen.
Yeah.
Here's what that means. That means you can make anything bigger or smaller. You can get as close as you want.
Did you notice there was an anti-glare screen as well? This is not the type of screen that we normally have. So this is an anti-glare touchscreen. It's a 14-inch screen. And so I've got to go back and sort of explain what Chromebook is, because probably a lot of you are going, that's the most beautiful computer I've ever seen. It's $249. Why are they calling it a Chromebook? What does that mean? A lot of people don't know. Well, let's just talk about that for a minute. What is because you can see, obviously, the touch is out of this world. The speed is out of this world. I've got lots of things going on. I can hop over here and pull up a video that's actually all about Chromebook. Speaking of what is a Chromebook, meet Chromebook. Your Chromebook is a touchscreen computer on which you can do all the things that you do on other computers. It's just that there are advantages. I'll talk about the advantages in a minute. Setup in minutes. You can sign into your Google account or create a free Google account. It's ready right away with your favorite apps. So, you know, things like the Chrome browser, things like YouTube, things like TikTok, things like Instagram. In fact, the Google Play Store is the world's largest app store, and it's all there, and it's all at your fingertips. So you can see here how simple it is to do everything. Now, there are 3 key things to know about a Chromebook. Again, a Chromebook is just a laptop computer that runs Google's Chrome operating system and that can't get a virus. Well, now that's a little different than what you usually hear, right? Usually we're out here saying, oh, this computer's available. We also have Viper available or other, you know, ways to protect your computer available. You don't need it. So let's talk about it. We've got a still we're going to show you. It's 3 reasons to go for a Chromebook. You're going to love the speed. You're going to love the lightness. You're going to love the price. But the 3 key things: speed, simplicity, security. First of all, speed. Virtually no setup or startup time. You turn the computer on, it's ready. Well, first of all, it's about 10 seconds to turn it on and turn it off. It is so incredibly fast. It's not loaded down with all the bloatware that many other computers and many other operating systems are. So speed is one of the #1 reasons people pick it. Number 2, simplicity. You can easily access all the Google apps you already use, like Gmail and Google Earth and Google Calendar, but not just those. If there's an app that you've heard of or a program that you've heard of, you can basically access it here at your fingertips, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, or you get the idea. Security is probably the most important thing. Built-in virus protection and automatic background updates. It's the only computer where I've ever been able to say this computer over time, because it's the Chrome operating system, and Chrome has been the operating system on Chromebooks always. They don't change the operating system every 2 or 3 years like Windows and like Apple. They keep one operating system that automatically updates for free on its own. So what that means is your computer gets newer, if you will, or faster over time, instead of becoming outdated in the way that many of the other operating systems do, Marlo.
Absolutely. Okay. So there have been over 700 of these sold today.
In one airing.
Oh my gosh.
We've had one airing last night at 1 a.m.
All right, so here's what you need to know. The price does go up tonight at midnight, and I believe this is the final airing.
It is.
So you want to make a decision, you want to make it early. It's an incredible value. And it's HP. So it's not an off-brand that you're not familiar with. I want to go back to the top of the hour. So HP is the #1 best-selling brand at our network. And we sell all of the big brands. I mean, we have brands like Wolfgang Puck, who's going to be here tomorrow.
He's amazing.
By the way, too bad. Are you here tomorrow?
No, and I love being here when he's here. I got to see Marion today, though. She cooks with Wolfgang.
I was going to say, it's going to be some good eating around here tomorrow.
Is, man. Those are my favorite days.
I was going to say, you already know. It's going to be so amazing. But I mean, think about all the big brands that we are here.
The biggest in the world.
I mean, but HP, think about national brand, and the price that we get to share this with you but it's only for today. We always give you 30 days to make a final decision, and this is also a brand you love weekend, and that means 5 credit card payments, those are interest-free payments, $50. And for those of you that have shopped with us on a regular basis, we don't offer a ton of touchscreen computers or anything. So, and they're traditionally far more expensive when we do. So to be able to get touchscreen for $249 or $50 and free shipping out the door, I would not wait. We only have the lavender and the blue. I especially love the blue.
So pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Who wouldn't love that?
Yeah,
I mean,
if you want the blue.
Just so neutral.
I mean, and super slim. Look at how nice and slim that is. A little over 3 pounds, 12-hour battery life. You get that Bluetooth mouse to go along with it. The value, if you were to go to an electronic store, computer store, to buy exactly what we're going to be giving you, you're out the door close to $1,000. Here today, $249.99, but the price doubles tonight at midnight, so you've got to make a move if you're going to grab it. You cannot wait. If it's the lavender that you want, you can choose the lavender, but you've got the lavender and the blue, and this is it. We still give you 30 days to be able to get it, and you can pay for it over the next 5 months. So phone a friend, phone someone who you know is going back to school, starting a new business, whom you might have just been on the phone with them and you heard them complain that their computer or laptop was slow,
Too darn
or
slow.
it was heavy, or maybe you travel quite a bit and you just bemoan taking your laptop because it's so
It's a clunker.
Yeah, and it's so heavy.
We hear that all the time.
Maybe you worry about viruses and that sort of thing on your computer with everything that you hear in the news, and you just heard Aaron say you don't have to worry about any of that with this because it's more secure. Buy this because this price is only good today and only good for the next couple of hours.
I always tell people, if you are your own IT person, so students, if you read about school districts that buy laptops for their kids, it's almost all Chromebooks now. I mean, kids are because they're so much faster, they're so much easier to use, they're so much lighter, and they don't have to keep up with them. They don't have to install antivirus and anti-spyware and anti-malware and pay. So incredible for students. Are you retired? Or do you work from home and you don't have an IT guy that sits next to you and says every day, well, hey, Marlo, just got off coffee break. Anything I can do to help you with your computer? Most of us don't have that luxury, right? If you take care of your own computer, if you're retired, you want to use your computer to surf the web, to do Facebook, to pay your bills, to do banking, to look at your investment. Perfect computer for that, for everyday use. It's absolutely ideal.
This is so perfect because it ties
on
into
a security day.
Yeah, because we were just talking about, of course, the HP shredder. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, our today's special happens to be in a brand new HP shredder. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely take a look at it because it's a new cut that we've launched called a fine cut. You've heard of micro cut, most of us have. Well, HP just launched a fine cut, so a even tinier cut to make, of course, your personal information even more secure when you're shredding it. And by the way, it's $90 off of that, which is great. So it's a whole nice office redo, if you will, when you're buying this Chromebook along with that shredder, if you want to do a whole overhaul, which is nice to be able to do that. You could actually do that, believe it or not, for less than $100.
It's crazy.
Less than $100.
How much was the FlexPay on the?
I think it was 20.
On the TS, if it's divided by 5, it's like 20 or 22 bucks, something like that. So probably for less than $75 a month, you can do both of them.
That's incredible to be able to do something like that today, and to be able to have HP. So I want you to really capitalize on that and take advantage of it. I know that if you want to be able to get the blue is outselling the lavender, but I think they're both stunning.
They're both absolutely lovely.
And, it's so interesting because, so oftentimes I think about my mother all the time, and she always, and I know that oftentimes scammers will prey on senior citizens especially. And oftentimes she'll call me and she'll say, well, so-and-so, I got this text message or I got this email. Yeah. And I'm going, Mom, that's spam.
Yeah.
Don't open that. What I like about this particular Chrome, the security.
You don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about it. So if you think about that for your mom or your dad, or even if you ever worry about it, buy this. Because the speed and the security alone is going to give you tremendous peace of mind. Value, we've established the value. It's half off. And it's only half off until tonight at midnight, if any of these last. So I'm excited for you because this was a surprise to me. This was not something, I can't remember the last time we've done this. I don't remember.
We haven't, until we got this model in a couple of weeks ago. We sold this out. We got a couple more in. This is my understanding.
Oh, you've been holding out on me, Aaron.
No,
you have your favorites.
So fast. They were gone in 2 airings. I'm telling you.
I want to show this really quickly. Look at how pretty it is.
You are my favorite. You know that.
Look at how pretty that is. Because a lot of times, we have all sorts of different styles.
Yeah.
But I do love kind of this tonal look.
Don't you think any student, guy, gal, like who wouldn't love that?
It's so pretty. And I tell you what, it's as far as like little laptops and computers, it's beautifully light.
Yeah, there's a hand feel to it, which I know is a funny thing to say. Did you notice I was just going to tell you to touch the top of it, the texture on it.
So nice.
It's just beautiful.
I love that.
I think you'll be surprised and delighted by it when you get it home. I genuinely.
A little over 3 pounds.
That's
and that 12-hour battery life. Look how nice looking that is. So you're taking that with you, in your backpack or even in your tote.
Oh,
and if you're traveling, that's going to be amazing.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll just mention briefly. I think these are the prettiest darn totes. These are Harrison laptop totes.
The
colors are great, right? Talk about the same temperature of color, the same value of color. I'll just show you the gray one here really quickly. What I love about these totes, there are 2 different pouches. Usually on a laptop bag, there's one pouch, so everything just kind of goes into the abyss.
That's nice.
This is nice because you can be a little bit more organized. It's super soft on the inside. It also comes with a wireless mouse as well, so you can just leave that wireless mouse with this, leave the other one at home. And then my favorite thing about it, I always say it's like Italian style. Look at that. Look how smart and useful. You barely notice, but if you want a handle, you can hold it by the handle. If you don't, this can just go in, you know, your other bag or your backpack or whatever. We have it in 2 colors, in gray and in ivory. That is, will fit any computer. So even if you're not picking this, any computer up to
$9.
15.6 inches. Is that it?
You're still under $100.
You still are. All with the shredder and the computer and the tote.
We still can't get to
awesome.
the $100 mark.
We'll take it.
Yeah, which is
We'll
nice.
take it.
We're almost at 800 of you that have picked up this Chromebook for the day. This day only. So if you want to buy it, take advantage of it. What an exciting hour in HP. Back to school time, it's fall. We were saying how quickly things start to move once fall hits, you know, and it's always someone's birthday, you know, and we're always kind of preparing for those next steps. And we know how important it is to be able to have something like this in our lives. We're talking about, you know, homework and business and banking and taxes and just handling our own personal affairs.
Sure.
And we do so much of that online. You know, whether it's paying a bill online or banking online. You know, so many things you need a laptop or a computer to do it with, that larger screen.
For any sort of surfing, you know, for anything that you want to do online, and you're safer online because you're with Chromebook. Again, the Chrome operating system has been around since 2011. They've never had a virus. It's basically impenetrable, for lack of a better word. It is the safest way to use a computer. You don't have to worry about viruses and spyware and malware and those kind of things like you do on other computers. That's one of the reasons you'll notice. I don't know if how many touchscreens you use, but I use a lot. I mean, I sell a lot of different kinds.
I love the touchscreens.
And this touchscreen is so responsive and so immediate. Now, there's a couple reasons. It's the screen itself, and I'll go over those tech specs right now, and then I'll tell you about the other reason, which is the processor. Quick tech specs. There's the Chrome operating system, Intel, the Intel N100 processor, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. It's a 14-inch high-definition touch display. Big internal storage on this. You might expect at this price point to be 64 gigs. It's not. It's 128 gigs internal storage. Intel ultra high definition graphics, 4 gigs of RAM. There is a True Vision webcam at the top. I'm going to ask my crew to get ready to turn the lights down because I'm going to show you a surprise. There's a True Vision webcam at the top, and even a little, again, in the security vein, there's a security shutter there. So you know that you're not accidentally online if you're on a Zoom call or a Teams call or any of the Google Chat call, that kind of thing. Really nice safety feature. And then something no one would expect at this price is a backlit keyboard.
No way.
Yeah, it's right up here between the 7 and the 8. There's a function key right here. And you can see that. You see it before we even turn the lights off, but look at when we turn the lights on, you can really see it. This is a backlit keyboard. So that means you can use the keyboard under any lighting conditions. If your kids are in school and the instructor turns the lights down for a presentation or whatever, they can still take notes. If you're lying in bed at night, you don't want to wake up your spouse, you want to search a little bit on the internet, you can still see the keyboard.
And we know that those are that feature is something that we typically offer in our laptops and our computers that are $500 and $600. This is $249. This is $249.99. That's what this is. Such an extraordinary value. I'm inviting you to place an order. $50 in free shipping and handling. I mean, for me, it was about the touchscreen.
100%.
When I saw touchscreen at $249, yeah. I was like, okay, drop the mic. Because you never see that. Touch screen at $249 and free shipping and handling. It's a Chromebook, so speed and the security and the safety that's involved with this, that 3 pounds, how lightweight it is, you're gonna have the most immersive, beautiful experience with this. So what's gonna be the first thing that you're gonna do? Is it booking a vacation, kind of figuring out
I
what?
hope so.
Yeah,
Good for you guys if it is. That's awesome.
Right? I mean, you can virtually do everything. Are you buying this maybe for a student? They're gonna love the immersive experience of the touch screen. It is back to school time, and so that's important. There's so much that we do now, but look at the quality of that. Is it YouTube? I mean, YouTube, that's a whole nother world. Right. You get there, and the next thing you know, you're there hours
or
and
TikTok
hours.
or Instagram, any of those video services. Speaking of video, specifically of video, this process, let me just point this out. So, quite frankly, at this price, if we had not put the #1 processor brand in the world in, it would have been reasonable. If we put the number 2 or the number 3 processor brand, we didn't. Not every Chromebook has Intel. This one does. Intel's the #1 processor brand in the entire world. Taking that one step further, why does everyone love Intel? Well, it's incredibly safe and secure and stable, but it's also really fast. And I want to talk about speed for a minute. We have a video we're going to show you now. It's called the Intel Gaming video. Compared to a computer from just 5 years ago, this computer is up to 12 times faster gaming. And you'll see this in black and white right now as we roll the video. Compared to a computer from 5 years ago, this Intel processor is up to 12 times better 3D game. That's 1,200% better. It's up to 8 times faster high definition video conversion. Remember I said just a minute ago, oh, speaking of video, let me talk about this processor. 800% faster high definition video conversion than a computer from just 5 years ago. That's when COVID started. We're not talking about from 1982. Do you know what I mean? If you bought a COVID era computer, many of us, COVID started.
This is right around the corner.
We had kids at home, right? We were working from home. We needed a new computer. That computer from 4 years ago may very well be, is it running slowly? Is it touchscreen? Is it keeping up with the things that you need it to do? This is up to 1,200% faster with 3D gaming, up to 800% faster with high definition graphic. It's a significant increase in power.
I'm going to call something out. I'm going to interrupt you because there are only 5 minutes remaining. Quite frankly, at this price, and I'd like the cameras, if Chris, you'll feel, come to me for a moment because I want you to think about something. Because tonight at midnight, the price goes from $249.99 to $449. So, at this price, you could literally buy 2 for what you will pay for 1.
Yeah.
So maybe it's his and hers. Think about it, because it's likely that you can have, maybe they're many kids, or maybe they're, where you guys are sharing computers, or you and your partner, or there's someone that you want to gift this to, because the price will literally go up tonight to $449. And this is it. They're going to change the price in the system. Believe me, the price is changing. We checked it. So take advantage of it. It's a big, big deal. And it's free shipping. It's such a really, really nice, and I love how it feels, the texture of it. And I do love for you that it is HP, because it is the #1 best-selling brand that we offer to you. And the fact that it's touchscreen. We offer, and you know this for yourself, we offer all sorts of brands, and even our HP computers, they have different features. This one has backlit, this one has touchscreen, this one, the security is a major thing. The speed is huge. My #1 feature that I love for you is that it's touchscreen. I think a lot of people want touchscreens. They're just traditionally far more expensive. 12-hour battery life, 3 pounds. I just think for those of you who are looking for a computer and $50 to get this at home, don't you even hesitate. They're almost